everybody, welcome back to Delicate Diamond. I appreciate you all and your support. Tonight I am going to share a little bit about what I found out when I first found out that I had cancer. It's a hard subject for me, so I'm going to try not to cry. So I'm going to apologize in advance just in case if I do. But so it's already hard when you find a tumor or a lump, and you go to the doctors and you might have to, or you have to, sorry, messages keep coming through. You find out you might have cancer, or it could be benign, and then you have your biopsy and you have your mammograms. Well, first you have your mammogram, and then you have ultrasounds done, and then the next step is a biopsy if they feel that it might be cancerous. And then so it's an ultrasound guided biopsy that you have, and then you wait for the results to come back. And obviously mine came back positive. So in the beginning of everything, when I was meeting with the doctors, they talked to me about if it's hereditary, so if it's in my family, because for me, it runs on both sides. My grandmother's sister had it and passed away on my father's side, and then on my biological mother's side, my great-grandmother, so her grandmother, had it and passed away from it. So they were very concerned about it being hereditary for me. So they did the testing and all of that. But in the meantime with that, and cancer, people in my family have had other types of cancers as well. And my aunt had cervical cancer. So with that being one, they were concerned about if it was hereditary for me, that they would have to remove my ovaries. And I don't remember if it was more than my ovaries, but it was at least my ovaries. And we've had, I was pregnant, and we had our son at, he was stillborn. He had trisomy 18, and we've been trying this year, in December, it'll be he would have been 3 years old. So we've been trying to have kids. So when we found this out, it was really, really hard. They told us all of the things that we could possibly do. We could freeze our eggs. And then if it didn't come back hereditary, I could carry, or maybe somebody else could carry our child. But all of that's really expensive, we didn't know what to do, and everything was getting thrown at us at once. But also I didn't want to prolong not taking care of myself and starting to attack the cancer. So, did I prolong starting treatment to be able to freeze my eggs? Or do I put everything in the hands of God and start treatment so that it didn't keep growing and getting worse and get into my system? So that was a lot of things that was going through our mind and that we had to think of, and it was really hard. I had a lot of meltdowns. I was angry. I was lost everything, and I still am. And another thing is that while going through treatment, you could possibly go through menopause early. So no matter what I do, there's a possibility of us not having another child unless we froze my eggs. But it all happened so fast. And then the results came back that it wasn't hereditary, so I said, okay, well, we'll take our chances. Because I didn't want to prolong starting treatment. Sorry. So we started treatment, and then the testing came back. Like I said, I think I just said it. Came back that it wasn't hereditary, but there's still that possibility that I can go through menopause early. And then they did some testing on me, and we found out that my egg count is actually already low. So that's why we were having trouble getting pregnant again. And then with going through chemo, not only can you possibly go into menopause early, but it can lower your egg count even more. So with my egg count already being low, it's going to be even lower if I don't go through menopause, right? So while fighting cancer and battling it, I'm trying so hard to stay positive and strong and leave everything in the hands of God. And that if we're supposed to have another child, it'll happen. And if we're just supposed to have our angel, and then I'll grow to accept that, you know. I feel his presence all the time. He's amazing. He was so beautiful. And I can't wait until the day that I see him again. But I know now's not my time, and that's why I'm going to keep fighting and fight with all my might. A little more personal stuff is that I actually have stopped having, sorry, more messages, my period. I haven't had it for a couple months, and I've been having hot flashes a lot. And so I don't know if it's side effects from the chemo or if I might be going through menopause early. But I'm trying not to focus on that because it'll be too much for me. And because when it does come to my mind, I can feel the way that I feel, and it's not something that I want to deal with right now. So I don't want to know if that is what it is. Not yet. I can't. So I have to focus on one thing at a time, and that is kicking cancer's booty. I have 3 treatments left, and then meet with the surgeons and have surgery, and then I will focus on everything else and go from there. But there's a lot of stuff that gets thrown at you when you first find out that you have cancer, so I just wanted to share a little bit for what, you know, I'm going through. They're gonna throw a lot of things at you just to let you know possibilities. I can't think of everything right now, but what I just shared is something that is heavy on my heart, and something that I battle with every day. So, I wanted to share it so that if you might be going through this, or you just found out that you have cancer, or you know somebody that has it, you can prepare yourself or help prepare them that a lot of information is going to get thrown at them. So bring pen and paper. If you're not ready to talk about something yet, tell them. Just make sure that you do what's best for you. You're gonna know in your heart, because there were times where I told them, like, they asked me if I wanted to meet with a surgeon at the very beginning, and I said no, I don't know what I want to ask. I don't know. It's too much right now. You know, and that's okay. And when you are ready, then do that. You know, because you have to stay strong, and sometimes too much information isn't always the best. My personal opinion, because it gets overwhelming, you know. But yeah, so that is something that we were told. And again, I just wanted to make a video because it's been on my mind for a while. It's just been something that's hard for me to talk about, but it's something that I wanted to share just in case it can help somebody else out there. Remember, you're strong. You can get through this. Your loved one can get through this. Trust in God, pray. Prayer is so powerful. And as always, thank you for tuning in to Delicate Diamond. I appreciate you all. I appreciate your support. Love you all. And I'm praying for everybody every day. So God bless and take care. All right. Bye, guys.